Hello, friends. Greg James Designs here, and it's a beautiful Saturday morning in the chilly fall day in Oklahoma, dead center of this great country. And I woke up today thinking, why a Barndominium? What are some good uses? What are some good, design applications for Barndominium? It's not a good fit for everything, but there's a lot of things it is a very good fit for. And today I had some ideas. I want to talk to you a little bit about multi-generational home. More and more people, because of the cost of living and everything is not getting cheaper, it's getting more expensive. Um, and people are making a decision to um, live under one roof. I got some friends of mine, precious friends, that have several families live under one big roof, under a big home, and they share all the expenses. They have joint ownership of the home and maintenance and all that sort of thing, and works out good for them. But there's a lot of families. Let's say your mom and dad getting older, and they would like to combine their resources with you, and then you decide to build a bit of a bigger home that has a kind of a split design. That's one we'll kind of show you today. Now, I have to apologize. I don't have access to my source files to show you these plans in 3D. I will attempt to do that next time. But my team uses a different software than I personally do, and so. But anyway, so think about multi-generational design. Now, Barndominium is great for that because you can get a lot of square footage under roof for a reasonable price. I say reasonable, and cost is a whole nother subject. It's different all over the country, but for the most part, barndominiums, metal building homes, post frame homes, weld up buildings are a great option for this. Okay, and so I want to share just real briefly with you a client that we have here locally that gentleman and his daughter are going in and building a larger home together. And I think it turned out real well. We're still working on it, but here, let me see if I can share it with you right quick. I want to share the just the PDF file so we can just kind of look at the floor plan here and see what we got. Okay, so once again, these are just the preliminary, very rough preliminary design. As you can see, we have one large building under roof, and then there's a separation here. So in this particular layout, they have a breezeway between the structure. This is her father's apartment, his space. And let me zoom in a little bit here so you can kind of see now. The layout's going to vary according to everybody's personal taste and what they need and all that good stuff. But I just wanted to share the kind of concept of it, okay? How would this work, okay? This is a great option. So you have her side of the home is here, and she has a generous, kitchen living area in the center. She's got 3 bedrooms. So you got a 3-bedroom, let's say two bath. So she has 2 full bathrooms, 1 master, half bath that's a good size, and then 3 bedrooms. So, yeah, a decent sized family home here. This is, let's see, this particular house is, I believe, it is 45. I think it's 45 by 40, I believe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So they're 10-foot bays. That's 45 by 40. So what's that? Here, let's do some math here. Time 40. Okay. So she's got 1,800 square feet on the floor here. And then she has about a 20-foot breezeway separating the two. Yeah. Looks like less than that. quite a bit less than that. So anyway, the bottom line is there's a breezeway. It's just open. You could certainly enclose your breezeway if you wanted to. Breezeways are a great option for so many different things. You can use them for, if they're big enough, you can use them for parking. I've had people put dog runs in them, so you can put a little chain link and a little place in there for dog run, about 20-30 feet long. Give Fido a place to run up and down. So they're really great. But what it does, the main purpose is it creates separation between the two families. Okay. And here's his apartment. This is basically what he wanted, the layout that they wanted. So this works great for them. So this is quite a bit smaller. This is 30 by 45. So that's 1,350 square feet. So I just want to show you this. I'll kind of show you some preliminary elevations here. So once again, these are Barndominiums. Okay, so the exterior's pretty straightforward. All metal exterior. You can certainly add more expensive elements to these things: wood, brick, stone, that sort of thing. Make them really attractive. This particular building is a bit tall. In my estimation, we may lower this down. It's 14 foot right now to the eave, and we did that so we could put these little cedar gabled entries over this. Now, for you commercial guys and you guys that do real estate investing, Barndominiums are great for duplexes, fourplexes, apartments. So I would definitely look at that, because once again, get you a big building, just get you a big long building and just partition it up and put your firewalls in. You got apartments, or you got duplexes, or you got a fourplex. Great option for that. So right now, this is just, once again, multi-generational house. We got grandpa and we got daughter, and they got some separation there between the two, so they have some, a little bit of privacy there, and great option. But now you have one. Okay, so let's talk about utilities. Well, it's easy. You have one. We haven't done the electrical plan yet, but you have 1 meter for the whole property, or you could do 2 meters if you wanted to do 2 separate services into the building. You could do that. But in this way, you can just do 2 meters. So you can bring your service into one building, however big it needs to be. And then you just do a sub panel, electrical panel, in the other apartment, in the other facility, and you're good. It could be total electric, gas, whatever you want, just like a normal house. But these are great options. I mean, if here, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. If you have family members, or let's say you're 2 families and you're really close, and say, man, we want to do life together and raise our kids together, and there's ways legally you can do it. If you talk to a real estate attorney, where you can, create a trust, put the house in a trust, and everybody divvies up the ownership of the house and percentage wise and that sort of thing. So a lot of different legal ways to go about that. I'm not a real estate attorney, so I don't want to pretend I know, but kind of similar to a condominium association, really, where in a condominium association, you only own what's inside the 4 walls of the building. You don't own the shell. So you own your apartment or your space inside the 4 walls, but the entire structure is owned by the condominium association, and you pay dues monthly for the maintenance of that facility overall. So if there's 4 condos in that building, and 4 families pay into a fund that keeps the exterior maintenance, if it has to be painted every 7-8 years or whatever, repairs, insurance, all that sort of thing. So, but hey, multi-generational housing, if you're getting older, it's not a bad idea. It's something kind of interests me, that's for sure. You're looking at, as you're getting closer to retirement age and having to pull a big financial load, it'd be nice to be sharing that load with somebody, wouldn't it? So give us a call, 405-731-9269, 405-731-9269. Our website is gregjamesdesigns.com. Good to see you.